Hey everyone, Wander here, and welcome to Raiders of Blackveil, or welcome back if you caught my previous video. It's an extraction roguelite with persistent loot. Effectively, it's kind of what you would get if you crossed, I don't know, maybe your kind of standard interesting build crafting roguelite with a hack and slash action RPG gear and equipment system included. Which I actually think is really neat and a lot of fun. It's made by Wombo Games, who are actually kind enough to reach out and sponsor this video, as well as the stream that the next couple of videos were from. Anyway, we're just going to dive into a solo game and hope things are fine. As per usual, any game with an persistent online server setup might have a couple of hitches. I've been having no such problems playing solo, but I'm pretty sure multiplayer has a couple more rough edges. Anyway, it is out now on Steam, so if you do want to pick it up and play it yourselves, just follow the link in the description below. Might be worth keeping an eye on announcements if you want to play with friends, but at least at the moment, you can dive in and enjoy the game solo. So I tried Harvest Operation last time with the Chameleon, and I think this time we're going to go into the meat factory with the Chameleon, see how he handles there, and then we can try one of the other characters. I just really liked the Chameleon's kind of hit and run tactics. Ooh, that extra damage is so good. The last time I played this character, I was doing functionally nothing. Grab Double Strike, and we can do Guardian, which gives me armor, or Priest, which gets me healing. We definitely want that healing. Attacking has a chance to spawn a healing orb. Barrier is also extremely good, but let's go for the healing orb. And ability power, crit chance. I think I'm going to go for crit chance. There are ways to get more ability power. Ability power is very good, especially with my side attack, but we kind of want to see if we can stack a bunch of ability power if possible. Okay, let's grab Camouflage. Camouflage lets us go invisible for a short period of time. Grab 3% crit chance, not amazing, but still. Invisible for a short period of time, and then our first attack that leads us out of it gives us an instant crit, which is absurdly good when paired with my... Ow. It's absurdly good when paired with my Double Strike. I can effectively do like 1,000 damage with it, which is big helpful when taking out groups of enemies, or groups of enemies, single targets. Fortunately, this character is maybe not the best against groups, but that's fine. Let's see what we've got. Defense freezes nearby enemies, that's kind of good. Special shoots a burning missile and a chilling missile. I don't use the special that much. Or offensive. Offense does more damage and applies chill, which is kind of nice. I'm going to go defense freezes enemies, though I don't actually know if that's the play. We want both of those. Let's get some attack speed too. What I really want is movement speed. If I can cruise through these levels extremely quickly, I was really hoping they would stick together. Leave him alone for a second. Okay. Keep working on that offensive move, because we want that to just be able to do a ton of damage to things. And yeah, can't jump the gaps in this one, but it's fine. 4% attack speed. It's not much, but those are very much just kind of like small ways to tweak your build in between picking up the perks, which are really the real progression system. There we go. Bunch of these guys, but they go down so fast. Yeah, the first run we did, go Priest. First run we did of this only did like 12 damage, and that was rough. Let's go for a barrier every 10 seconds. Though, increases the damage of your next attack, though. Otherwise I could go dash gives me a heal. I think I'm gonna go for the barrier just because. Priest level up, we also have a perk while in combat, blesses permanently grant. Oh, blesses permanently grants. Extra blessed attack damage, so I'd have to reliably get bless. I'll work on that. Alright, so what do we got? Ooh, glitter, double glitter. So, a little early to fight an elite, but it's probably worth it. Glitter is our meta progression system for unlocking new features, which is extremely good. Go for that. I want to stab this guy to death, if I can. Unfortunately, he's got a protective shield, which makes everything a little trickier. I'm just going to kind of keep my distance. Okay, I think we just need to kill the little guys. Ow. Luckily, I'm just fast enough to avoid some of these hits. Yeah, the ideal is very much to get them... Let's level this up. Get them to all slam down kind of in the same general area. Because if I can get them to do that, I can hit them with the double strike simultaneously. Oh, no, not this time. That's okay, there's only one left. He I can just kind of stab into submission. There we go. It feels like this character is noticeably faster. Perk and scrap, but poison puddles. You know what? I don't need scrap that bad. Scrap is the currency that we use to buy equipment between runs, which is... I have a lot of it, and it's not much to spend it on, because it's entirely dependent on what kind of things are in the shop. And as of yet, haven't run into too many things in the shop that I'm like, I wish I had the money for that. This is almost assuredly going to change over time. Got them both. Okay, mage or priest? We're gonna go mage. Priest has some good upgrades, but not quite what I want. Chill enemies 100 times. Chill has a chance to apply additional chill. I'm gonna go for Frostmaster. Unfortunately, Frostmaster is not the most helpful. Because I don't think I can currently chill things. I can freeze with my going to stealth, but that's it. Alright, let's just send these over. That's a heck of a lot of crystals. So this guy's kind of how this game functions as an extraction roguelike. Ooh, movement speed. Yeah, let's go for it. Where we effectively can drop off gear, equipment, meta currencies, really whatever we feel like, into the shop, or into the smuggler. Okay, so this is actually extremely risky. Because I don't do nearly as much damage as the last time I did this. Yeah, my last run is this guy. At least they let me, or leave me alone while I'm stealthed, which is technically good. Yeah, I've got a little bit of healing. Yeah, the problem is this guy continuously summons goons. And they're armored? There's a lot of enemies just coming after me. Okay, good healing though. And as soon as he's dead, we're in a golden spot. With that damage just slightly. Okay, the big orb is annoying. Got him. Okay, a little bit of movement speed, which goes pretty far. Bandage, other loot. So I guess there is merit to fighting elites. I could go shopping, but I only have 200. Each perk at the shop is 200 of those black coins, so not really worth it. Yeah, I had a ton of ability damage the last time. Or maybe I just upgraded. Oh, just upgrading that base damage helps a ton too. Ow. Just keep chipping away at these guys. I'm not taking too much damage. Those healing orbs keep us fairly hale and hearty. Ow. As does the barrier. There they go. And we're good. Assassin or priest? Let's go for assassin. Healing an enemy grants plus 10 attack damage for 4 seconds. I will snag that. I don't know if that actually was the play. Main benefit of that is just for chewing through large groups, especially if I can kill a bunch of enemies simultaneously. Leave them with the explosives. Unfortunately, there's only so much I can do. Oh boy. This got messy. Go in here. Hit as many of them as I possibly can. If I can take out the bombardier, never mind. Yeah, base damage is nice, but it does kind of feel a little, I'm gonna say a little lackluster, mostly owing to the fact that, oh gosh, there's just so much. Yeah, let's... leave that alone. Stealth up. Luckily, these two are standing directly next to each other, so it makes my life a little easier. And... yeah, Chefy boy here is... not the most dangerous on his own. There we go. Major Assassin. Mage. Offense shoots 2 chilling missiles at nearby enemies. We want that for the chill stacking. Let's go for unknown. See what it gives us. Try your luck, win money, perk, stat booster, equipment. Well, I got 209. Attack against full health enemies, taunts them. That's pretty not amazing to me, but I'll take it. The stat boosters, I think, are going to be the more valuable. However, many of them are possibly garbage. Nope, never mind. This has been nothing but... okay, mostly good. Let's go for the... oh, do we want the crit chance? In retrospect, crit chance doesn't really matter if I'm auto-critting the one move that I need to crit. That is good for the regular attacks at the very least. I wonder if that damage booster, okay, does not stack. So, much to my chagrin, the plus 10 damage only applies once. So if you kill 5 enemies, that's still just 10 damage. I mean, it's still good damage. And, like, very appreciated. Just not, like, game-changingly amazing. Double equipment or glitter? Let's go for the equipment. Chances of us getting better stuff from this... and we do need better equipment. Well, luckily so far, it just seems to be a bunch of little trash mobs. I'm pretty good at fighting trash mobs out of everything. Probably means we're not going to get as good of stuff. There are a lot of them, though. Okay. Keep my distance. Don't get hit by the fire, and we're good. Maybe it's good stuff. Let's take a look. So... healing power, ability damage, barrier amount, and defensive cooldown. Actually kind of good. Costs me 5 attack damage, though, which is tricky. Ability power, attack damage, more ability power. Yeah, let's go for that. Is ability power flat or a percentile? I don't know on that one. So, I mean, this is pretty good. Alright, level up. So this is maxed. I should probably grab my ult. It's pretty good. I just really like the stealth and stab combo. Okay, so who's our vague ult? Or our elite here? It doesn't seem like there's a specific elite enemy. It's just whatever's in this immediate vicinity. Okay, I can heal it all back. Unless I get stuck there. Okay, keep my distance. Yeah, so I actually do outrange them a little, which is very appreciated. They're just going to keep spinning, aren't they? It's okay, I can kite them back very comfortably. There we go. Gloves of the Neophyte, some crystals, and I'm going to keep pushing this. Offense shoots a wave of fire? Sure. Okay, so what are my mage perks? Because I should look at these. Killing an enemy permanently grants an ability power. That is what I was hoping for. Rank 8 is also extremely good. That's going to be hard to get to, though. Priest. Cooldown reduction. Rank 6 isn't terrible. Also, we do not have rank 4. What is this? Quest, take no damage in an arena, gain 10 attack damage. Poison enemies take extra attack damage. Attack has a chance to throw a poison dagger. Oh. Okay, so like, it is, I mean, it's worth going for all of these. We know that. I don't have money, so let's go for money. I gambled it all away, which I wouldn't say that I regret. Then I could level that up. Okay, digging that offensive wave. That's good. Don't stand in the fire. That's okay, we've got things. Unfortunately, the heals allies bit of the offensive wave does not apply to me. That is a meant, well, I don't, okay, he's coming back down. I was curious about that for a hot second. There's so many of them. It's okay, if we just go in circles, we're golden. Actually, my damage is doing pretty well against these guys. I do very much look forward to getting some, like, proper legendary gear. I wonder if the demo that I played was actually more generous. Might have been. Or I was just lucky. Both are possible. Okay, smuggler. I don't know if I have much to smuggle. Not gonna say no, though. Oh yeah, we've got tons. Send those. Keep the money. Keep the bandage. 300, 200, 250. Whatever's worth the most. I guess inventory-wise, we might as well put these up here. I don't care deeply for it. Ooh. Glitter. We do need glitter. I like perks, but let's go see mini-bosses. This might be the pair that killed me the last time. Yeah, it's these two. Okay, what I should be trying to do is take them down somewhat evenly. Because if I can hit them both and kill them simultaneously, my life is so much easier. Stab him. Ow. That hurts so much. At least my offensive, like, super combo really does do the damage that I need it to do. Okay, we gotta hit Knife Guy, though. Okay, there he goes. Okay, so while Bash has healed, it's not a particularly comprehensive heal. It was just a little. The problem is this little... This hammer hits so hard. Yeah, so I think the best thing I can do here is, frankly, just keep my distance. Ooh. Got him. That did hurt, but this is why we keep banners around. Okay, put the medallion. That's a hell of a lot of money. Reroll tokens. Neat. Crystals. Okay, this is genuinely worth it. I guess I'll keep the reroll dice if I don't use them. And pop at least one of those. Ability power damage reduction. Well, damage reduction is nice, and I probably should go for it. I seem to be thriving largely off of a system of do big damage and then run away. Okay. Let's see if I can get the spinny guys, because the jumpers are annoying, but the spinny guys are just hard to approach. Okay, health is looking good. Because, yeah, these guys I can slap immediately after their combo. Spinny guys just haven't been worth it. There we go. That's mostly comfortable. Super elite. Sure. I've lived long enough. Now, I do have a lot of black coins. It would be a good idea to probably safeguard them. Okay, that could have hurt. Okay, I think I need to get rid of the jumpers are annoying. But I can at least avoid those. Okay. This is terrifying. I know this is what I signed up for. Oh! Ouch. This is why we need movement speed. Oh gosh, do we need movement speed. Well, we got to keep a couple of those things. Including a lot of crystals. Now start a raid level 2. And now we've got some options. Containers full of loot may appear during raids. Merchant may now sell bandages. Let's see. Healing room. Reroll token, but I need black blood, which I think I get from bosses. Let's look at bandages. Locked containers. Merchant now sells keys and the healing room. Not that I care deeply for the healing room, to be honest. Yeah, I'm gonna need black blood. Gonna want to make any progress. Let's check inventory. So, question is, we do have the Warlock Medallion, so we can turn that in. Alright, so we now have the Warlock class. Go over here. Well, do we just drop off everything for a moment? I think so. I think it's about time that I try a different character. Because I think we do Chimera. Okay, so we're missing boots and, I guess, gloves. Ability, power, and health. Ability, power, and health. Oh, wait, hold up. Healing power. And cooldown reduction. Whether I have cooldown reduction. I think we just sell these remaining things. And I guess I can bring the rerolls with me. Okay, so he does sell keys, which is useful. Let's see. Oh, right. Because I have to swap characters. Really wish swapping a character in the inventory screen would actually swap everything. Okay. Yeah, I think we just offload all of these. The crit chance from that one amulet is tempting, but it's like, eh. So a little less ability power. The crit chance and... Ooh. Crit chance and cooldown reduction. The crit chance is, like, lightly tempting. Because if I really invested into cooldown reduction, we could maybe do some things. Boy, bandages are pricey. Unfortunately for me, I think I'm just going to keep saying no to any of these, because it's like side grades at best, and I'm not really in the market for side grades. Okay, I'll bring the bandage with me. So we've still got Medallion of the Warrior and Medallion of the Druid. So what do we have? Shoots up fireballs. Every third hit sets an enemy on fire. Marks an area after a short delay. Explodes, does a burn. Leaps into a fire explosion, does damage. Marks an area on the ground, burns enemies, increase crit chance for all allies inside. And then Blast Wave pushes enemies back. So, unlike the Chameleon, who really only has, like, his basic attack and then one very solid ability combo, this character's a little bit more spread out. Let's go to the Harvest Operation. Let's see if I can do a little bit better. I want to see the boss. It feels like they might have made this trickier, but I think that may also just be me. Yeah, let's just have Sunstrike. Okay, that burn feels pretty good. Means to some degree we benefit from going hard mage. Yeah, we definitely want to go mage. Periodically shoot a burning missile at enemies. Special shoots a burning chilling, or offense shoots double chilling. Is this something? Missing a key. Ah. And yeah, if the shop sold more expensive things, I'd go for the scrap, but it doesn't really. Okay. Well, I'm feeling pretty good so far. But I mean, go figure, we've just started. I do hope we get a meta progression that gives us more area choices. You know, a lot of these have been like, an item. It's like, I'm good. Okay, Warlock. So, Curse. Each stack deals delayed damage up to 10 stacks. Sure. Also might summon minions. Special summons minions. Offense now applies Curse. Killing an enemy has a chance to summon a minion. I think I'm going to go for that. Okay, cooldown reduction or attack speed? Cooldown reduction. Attack speed is nice, but marginal compared to the benefits cooldown reduction probably brings. Unless I'm going for like a really hard cooldown build. Now the question is, do I get minions off of minions? Probably not. Oh, there's a minion. So we did actually get something off of that guy. Cool. Seems like they just hang out and shoot, but I'll take it. Cooldown reduction, another recipe. Should actually pop these in here. They have value. Yeah, let's keep stacking perks. Because ideally we want to get up to Mage 4. There we go. Ooh, that's useful. Oh, there was a lock chest in the previous, or not a lock chest, a chest or a box, a lock box, a not locked box that I could have opened up in the previous one. I do wish it would actually warn me of that a little. Oh well. Entering an area summons minion. Special summons minion. Often now applies curse. I'm going to do special summons minions, so that's Q. And yeah, I don't have any keys. I guess I could start buying keys. It's probably worth it considering I'm not using scrap for much. We should probably get at least like 1 or 2 points into priest in retrospect. Because I have no healing at the moment. Okay. I think my own minions can body block me, which I'm not the keenest on. But that's okay. I'm gonna have to give the rhino guy a shot. Oh, didn't kill him. Avoid that. So the one problem is we don't have much for mobility. It's very likely I'm gonna get like trapped in a location, and that could be a little stinky tricky. I guess let's give that a boost. Other elite. Sure hope I didn't miss anything on the way out there. Some kind of marking system of like, hey, there's a there's a doodad, a box, an enemy, a something that you're potentially going to miss here. Would actually be really lovely. Oh, do the minions apply curse on enemies? Seems like they do. Unfortunately, they don't last particularly long. Or if just all resources auto hoover into you. Well, but that would include boxes. Okay, here's the pumping mechanism. I'm definitely feeling like I'm in a more comfortable position in terms of being able to just kind of bully enemies here. But I think an amount of that is just, I have ranged attacks that actually do damage. There we go. Warlock or Assassin? Let's keep going Warlock. Cursing an enemy has a chance to shoot a curse bolt at a nearby enemy. Sure. We can level something up. Probably just boost both of those. Ooh. Burn damage and curse damage. Yeah, that's a this character item for sure. Guess I'll send all that back. More movement speed. Yeah. Plus, I don't know if we've seen the mid-boss in here. Oh, right, of course. Oh, this is a much easier mid-boss. Well, I say that, but the last time I fought this mid-boss was with a oh, okay. I didn't even notice it was firing a shot at me. Ow. Ooh. Well, we have... We have bandages for a reason. And we do a decent chunk of damage. Okay. We only actually took a little bit there. Ring. It's not better than what I've got. Boots. Not for me. What we're looking for is something that gives me like a solid 20-30% movement speed. As unlikely as that is to show up. That's so good. How does the knockback not do damage? Okay, play keep away for a bit. Take him out. Okay. So far, so good. Oh, that's still protected. That's fine. Don't have much to worry about here. I'm curious about the delayed damage on curse and what that actually entails. Guess let's take these guys out. There we go. And then there's just this. Blast him. Okay, keep our distance, and then we just start shelling. Because there's not much to be afraid of with the sheer quantity of units that I'm fielding right now. Missed him. Okay, I can just hide back here. Yeah, the problem is they're summoning just as many minions at me as I am at them. More, really. Okay, there goes. And then there's just the last man. Who explodes. Perfect. Damage. Probably just boost that. Go priest. Barrier is tempting, but dash spawning a healing orb is nice and reliable. Easy way to pick some damage up. There's nothing else? No. Looks like the timer is frozen while we're doing this too, which is helpful. Set that off. Yeah, I can just sit back here and burn them all. Oop. Make sure I don't take too much damage. And yeah, use the dash. Don't know if that stuns him. There we go. Everything is good. This maxed out? Yeah. Let's just boost the damage on that. Hang out here and just shell things to death. Send that off. Okay. Make some more friends. Bunch of drill boys. There's nothing to worry about. Just toast him. There we go. Just got to avoid putting myself in harm's way on that one. I think part of it is this character doesn't have any, like, strong 1-2 punch combos, which might seem like a problem, but I actually prefer it. Because that means I can use all of my abilities interchangeably without too much worry. Okay. Haven't seen any crystals. Or, sorry, crystals. Haven't seen any boxes. And yeah, I don't need scrap that badly. Or maybe I do. Maybe I'm wildly underestimating the value of scrap. Okay, there's a pair of snipers over here. And we kind of need them dead. There we go. These guys are nothing. There we go. What do I level up? That's max level. Let's keep going for our, like, boosters and whatnot. Okay, got plenty of healing. And we're golden. Set that off. If the sniper is just going to hang out, that puts us in a very comfortable position to just set it off, or drop a boost, or not a boost, a bomb on their feet. Ooh. Oh, we dodged it. Yeah, I really appreciate the knockback. Doing a fantastic job of stunning them out of hits that I don't want. True healing or health. We're pretty full health, I think. So I'm just gonna make the most of what I got. Pop this open now that I, you know, can actually spot them. I guess... despite the potential of me, like, goofing it, or ow. Okay, set that off. There's just a bunch of guys kind of spawning up in here. Ooh, another key. Only had some lock boxes to open. Don't know if I got them exactly, but it's fine. Ow. Get the books. Get the books. Not a key. That was an amulet. Okay, health is looking good. We still do have one of these. So there are still some enemies spawning up in here. Or spawning, hiding. Alright, not seeing anything else. I'm just gonna sit here clonking this. Ah, it didn't work. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna hang out in the back. The less I have to worry about, the better. Because the machine's gonna keep... the machine's gonna break itself. As far as I know. Oh. Don't think I... nope, I did get him. Perfect. I wonder if I can stun them out of doing the ground dive. One way or another, we've got bonus crit. We're in a comfortable spot. It's just a couple of drill guys who, yeah, I can slap to death. Me and my handful of minions. Okay, so what can I level? Probably the ult at this point. Do we risk it for a biscuit? Maybe. Let's check my inventory first before I do anything else. Can't wait until I can actually have some more slots in there. I don't think we... oh, no. We need this. More than a bandage. I think everything else is good. Do we risk it for the super elite biscuit? Yes. I know it killed me on the previous run, and if that happens again, that happens again. Yeah, because I've got plenty of things that I can kind of fire off. So enemies slowly regenerate. But big emphasis on slow. Okay, there's the book there. Oh, this isn't even half the enemy. There's the big machine. Okay, it's just these guys, though. And I can get back up to full health before we fight the next wave. There we go. Okay, things are comfortable. Grab the loot. Really hoping to find a chest at some point that actually makes use of my many keys. Stay away from that. Damn. Yeah, I was hoping to knock him back. Alas. Send that off. Got a bunch of ghosties. Get in with the fire. Summons more friends. Oh gosh. The super elite version of this enemy has just the most absurd amount of range. Dude hoses from so far away. Ow. It's okay, though. Because, yeah, unlike the chameleon, who is extremely... Ow. The freaking book in the back. Can't heal them both, can you? Ow. Okay, we did actually kill the other guy. There we go. This has been some work. But it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. Okay, so what do you have? A shield. Special cooldown, damage reduction, bless damage, and rage, dash cooldown. They're okay. Ultimate cooldown, attack damage, curse damage, root damage. A lot of these are very hyper-specific, which I don't strictly hate. But I also don't benefit from. Smuggler, good. Inventory was looking a little full. So, now I know, can beat the super elite is just with this character. Alright, move that over, move that over. This kind of sounds silly, but I'm going to send the glitter up 3,000 scrap, and I guess 500 scrap. Okay, mini boss, black coin, and health. That's a hell of a lot of health. Okay. And then we should actually go find a shop. Is it just this bad boy again? Yep. Okay, good damage. Yeah, I just have to watch out. Go for that. Because the boss itself is not... Ow. The most dangerous thing. It has a lot more health than it had, though. Or we die. That sucks. Yeah. So the problem I'm running into with some of these harder fights... Yeah, I should have moved the keys up. I just was thinking I'd survive the mid-boss if I could survive a super elite. Yeah, the problem I'm running into is my, my dash cooldown is actually, like, kind of agonizingly slow. And so the harder this gets, the less likely I am to be able to dodge out of the way. Slot machines now appear. Oy. These are getting pretty expensive. So, can restock the merchant. Really want that double perk, but we got to get black blood. There is an argument to be had for specifically... Oh, well, let's see. Did we get a new amulet piece? No. At least not one that I can use. Now, one at a time, I suppose. Defense knocks enemies back and burns them. Okay, these are going to be helpful. Killing a stunned enemy permanently grants max health. Ooh, that's super nice. Yeah, I should keep my keys up there. Oh, well. I guess I can just start doing that. Oh, they're not expensive in the slightest. Ability power a little bit less. More health. Curse and bless. Oh, because we already have a rare. That would explain it. Yeah. Extra dashes or like dash recharge would go really far here, but alas. Okay. Well, didn't get to the boss. What we could consider doing is actually dropping the danger level. I don't want to do that just because. Because yeah, if we drop down to this... I don't know. I think I'm going to just keep chipping away at Bandit until we can work our way up to Raider. And keep kind of chipping away at higher difficulties because we do really want those mythic pieces of gear. And I think currently the most we've seen is rare and whatnot. Any other big upgrades I can grab? Nope, not too much. So, I'm going to leave this here, but I should mention that Raiders of Blackveil is now available on Steam, so if you do want to pick it up and play it yourselves, just follow the link in the description below. It is in early access, so it is missing character and content abound, so specifically they're planning on 8 more characters that are not in the game yet, presumably 4 more DPS, 2 more tanks, and 2 more healers, which seems nice. I like the fact that this does actually have your kind of standard MMO raid roles. Oh, I should probably try Tank Boy. Yeah, I think I will. At least for the stream after this. Wish there was a way I could, like, mirror slots over. Maybe there is, and I just have missed it. It's fine. Oh, beans. There we go. Some of these things wish were just a little smoother, transferring items from one character to the next, but this is also something that probably gets just tremendously easier with... Oh, do I want to go for the special cooldown? A little bit of damage reduction? Does have the dash cooldown. So that, yeah, that actually might have been a good idea to have on instead. Oh well, anyway. Yeah, missing some characters, missing some features. Supposedly the servers are a little... I have seen no such problems, but supposedly the servers have had just like a little bit of rough, you know, disconnections, lobby problems, and I think the multiplayer needs some work. So keep that in mind if you do want to play this with friends. You can, but this is early access online experience caliber. And so with a number of patches, enough time, I'm sure it'll be perfect. I'd even say probably within the next couple of weeks, the multiplayer will probably get a lot stabler and a lot nicer. But at least for now, it's a perfectly cromulent solo game and one that I'm enjoying immensely to the point where I'm going to be playing more of this. Both because I want to and because, yeah, they actually asked for me to do a couple videos on this game, and I'm more than happy to oblige. So I guess I should also mention that Wombo Games was kind enough to reach out and sponsor this video. So I guess thanks to them for that. It was a lot of fun. I really, really enjoyed the demo for this game. I've really enjoyed the 1.0. I'm getting my ass kicked more than I expected. I thought I'd at least be able to see a boss in 2 videos, but no, it's hard. It's fine. Once we get enough gear and equipment, it will not be nearly as rough. Anyway, I Guess with all that said, if you like this video in any way, shape, or form, leave me a like, it helps them more than you know. And if you want to see more rad new games every single day, then hit subscribe because I got tons to check out and show off. But for now, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you next time.